Love is hard. You gotta put yourself out there with the possibility of getting rejected. Once you're in a relationship, it often requires a lot more work than displayed in the movies. And even if you throw in everything you got, the relationship can still feel a lot less satisfying than you were hoping for. However, despite these challenges, one book in particular has genuinely improved my love life to the better. The 5 Love Languages by Gary Chapman. And as I truly believe that just knowing what this one book is talking about can save you from so much unnecessary pain, conflicts, drama, and improve any relationship you'll ever be in this video, I just want to talk about what the 5 love languages are all about, how this has transformed my love life to the better, as well as one insight that can strengthen any relationship you'll ever be in, meaning also with your family and your friends. So the author Gary Chapman was a marriage counselor for many years until he realized that most marriages and most relationships don't have all the troubles that they have because it's the wrong partner, but because people send and receive love in different ways, in different languages. Thus the title of the book. And that there's 5 different languages that we use to send and receive love. So let's, for example, take the first love language, acts of service, which means that those people feel loved when you take stuff off their shoulders and when you do stuff for them, which always used to be my mom. And my mom in the past always asked me, hey Jacob, can you please clean the dishwasher, clean the kitchen once I come home? And 14, 15-year-old Jacob just didn't do that. He rather was watching TV. And once my mom came home, she always was so angry, so many fights came from this moment. But I always wondered before reading the book why it's just the dishwasher. It only takes 5 minutes. I can do it now. However, for my mom, the same thing meant you care about me so little that you can't even clean the dishwasher, even though you know how much I care about this, and even though it only takes 5 minutes. And once reading this, I really understood, gosh, she just sees this from a completely different way. It's a different language, right? I didn't speak it, but it was effortless. I just helped more around the household. I did little things. And from there on, the relationship with my mom improved a lot. And very interestingly and coincidentally, my dad actually sends love a lot to my mom, just natural, I think, by doing nice things for her. And my mom naturally speaks the love language of my dad, which is the second love language, which is called words of appreciation, which just means, wow, thank you for helping, just appreciating the efforts, appreciating the person, saying nice things about the other. And I truly believe that that's one of the main reasons why they're so happy together. The third love language is called quality time. And next to words of appreciation, that's also one of my primary love languages. And it's just listening to the other, spending nice time together, seeing that the other person enjoys the time with you. And on the flip side, whenever my girlfriend doesn't listen to me or is on her phone while we're talking, I always feel very hurt. But after having the conversation with her and just telling her from a different standpoint, hey, those are the 5 love languages, it really hurts me. It's hard to describe why, but from that point, I always felt so much more loved and we spent so much nice time with my girlfriend. And it just improved my relationship so much. And the same goes for me speaking her primary love languages, which are quality time, and the 4th one, which are called touch, meaning it's little hugs, holding the hand. And beforehand, of course I love cuddles, everybody does, but holding hands in public, sometimes, I'd hold it in public, but not at all times. It always was a bit too much for me. I also am not a person that likes those super coupley couples on a party. But I just did it more, holding her hand while going for a walk, or just comforting her through touch. And also this has transformed my relationship to the better for her. And whenever there's a lot of stress or difficult moments in our relationship, it's typically when either she doesn't speak my love languages or I don't speak her love languages. Which brings us to the 5th love language, which is gifts. And again, normally I always thought, why do they care so much? It's just a thing. But for them, it's also the appreciation that you thought of them, that you were you're on a trip somewhere, you thought of them enough, you brought something, or you're going for a walk and you saw something they like, you just bring it home. And it's not about giving them something expensive, even though it can also mean something nice, but it's just you care about them enough, you also give them some gifts. So how can this transform your love life to the better? The first of the 3 things you can do is to just figure out your own love style. Meaning going within yourself and asking yourself, which of the 5 means the most to me? Or which 1 or 2 of the 5 would hurt the most if I wouldn't receive them? And knowing that can help you to understand yourself a lot more, why you feel hurt by certain things in a relationship, why certain things mean a lot to you, which already helps a lot. But it can also help you by making you responsible for how much you feel loved, by mentioning whenever you feel that there's something is missing, that you don't feel loved by your partner, by clearly mentioning how and why this is the case. The second thing you can do is to understand the love language of your partner, of your family, of your siblings, of your friends, by either talking with them about it and mentioning the book and asking them what they think about it and what their love language might be, by thinking about what they criticize most typically, what they're most upset about, and also just by testing it by sending each of the 5 love languages ever so often to see what they care about the most. And it has improved my relationship so much with my dad. I already mentioned how much I improved the relationship with my mom, where I just send a bit more acts of service and I do a bit more for her. But it has also really transformed the relationship with my partner because, for instance, we know that we both appreciate quality time. And then around 10 days ago, we went to a theme park and had such a great time. And we just always make sure that we listen to the other, that we make time for each other. And the third, and by far my favorite thing that you can do, is to just send each of the 5 love languages ever so often to your partner, to your family, to your friends. Little things, making sure you spend quality time, saying some compliments, making a little gift if you see something that they might like, giving them a hug whenever you say hello, goodbye, or whenever they invite you to a party. Just, helping a little bit around the household and thus strengthening, transforming, and deepening any of your friendships and relationships. Now, I really hope this was valuable for you, and if you're curious to learn even more about the topic, then you can watch this video next, where I summarize the key takeaways from 55 books about social skills. Thank you for watching.